Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bang Bang Boomerang. So my esports topic today, apparently esports saves homelessness.
What?
Yes.
Where?
It saves homelessness?
Well, apparently there was a, I guess Ryan Hart. He is known as one of the greatest Tekken fighters in the world, and he was homeless out of Europe. Let's make sure I read that. Yeah, by his path to the top was not easy. It was paved with loneliness and adversity. As a teenager, Ryan Hart was homeless and hungry, alone in the streets of London. Yes. So according to The Score, there was this dope, I guess, documentary that basically talked about one of the Tekken fighters being homeless. And as he was homeless, he was winning tournaments. And those tournaments was allowing him to eat, so on and so on.
Oh, so he was beast.
Story.
And then he was winning money from the tournaments, and then the money.
Can I have an opinion of this without sounding like a dick?
Go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
How does a homeless person practice video games? I feel like the tools to practice a video game would be things
But
that
maybe he had
can't
friends.
be homeless with.
That's what I was about to say.
Maybe we have arcade.
Did he hook it up to a car battery and like?
Maybe he had friends that had the game.
You ever been homeless before?
No, I haven't.
It's sometimes like when you're homeless, you don't see yourself as homeless at first because you're just bouncing around from place to place, like couch surfing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
That makes sense. That makes
Exactly.
Sense. That makes
That
sense.
could
Sometimes
be.
like,
That
you
makes
just
sense.
crash people who may have a video game and just play the hell out of it.
Yeah,
That
because
makes
if you're
sense.
sleeping
That
on the
makes
couch,
sense.
you can you're technically considered homeless.
But it's just
'Cause
like
you
the
ain't- you on
amount
the
of
couch.
hours they put
Technically,
in.
yeah.
They're playing for like 12, 13, 14 hours a day for like those fighting games become number one.
So what I need to know is he a successful gamer?
Yes, he's one of the greatest. So in Tekken, I'm not sure what character he has, but I saw the documentary, and it was talking about his struggle, or I guess his challenging struggle, and then pretty much how he used esports as like an outlet.
Yeah.
And pretty much he used that to help pay the bills. He couch surfed on people's couches and stuff
Right.
like that, obviously. But he had some stints where he was just straight out homeless. But so he'll go to like gaming bars, and he'll game there for hours.
Oh.
And he'll play against other people.
So like an internet cafe, but like a game
Like
cafe.
that versus realm you guys keep talking about.
Yeah.
What's
Something
that?
versus realm.
The versus realm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So he
Something
went
like
there.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
So then,
Shout out to versus realm.
yeah,
Shout
to the
out.
Ram.
That was smooth how you did that.
They got
That was smooth how you
they got the
did that.
PCs on deck, y'all.
Oh man.
So then I guess he got
That was
he
smooth.
got scouted by a group because he was trying to
No
get sponsored,
way.
and they sent him out to Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So he lived in Japan for I think like a year, and he played like every single day.
Did he go to that one place? It's like it was the green something.
He might have went
It's
there.
the place where like all the people play Tekken.
I think he might have went there.
And if you win, I think the prize money there is bigger than winning the whole tournament. Like
So-
the number one.
He talked about it in
It's
his.
stupid.
He talked
But-
about it in the documentary that he will have to get there around noon,
Yeah.
and then you'll play all the way up until like 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh.
So yeah, but he said he had to get there early because the better guys would show up later, and he wouldn't be able to play against the
Yeah.
better guys.
Yeah.
So he'll have to be there from like 12 all the way up until like 2
Yeah.
o'clock. And
That place is
grind
like,
out.
no, it's closed now. Bro.
Yeah.
They had to close.
So essentially, he came back to the States. He's been winning tournaments. He's telling people about his story. So the question I propose to you guys: do you think esports could be a cure for homelessness? Should it something that we can?
Well, first of all, no, it cannot be a cure for homelessness. But
I second that.
Yeah, I think it's too. It's the time you got to spend is like time that maybe you should be doing.
And you don't know, homelessness, I think, is a very broad thing because you have people who are homeless who don't have a structure to sleep in.
Yeah.
And then you have people who are homeless, like you said before, that are moving around from house to house.
Yeah.
So if you're moving around from house to house, you could do something like that. It could be an outlet, but that depends on how old you are. Like maybe you're an older person and you're not into video games, or maybe, I don't know, they got book tournaments. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? So
My thing is, I find if I'm like, let's say 35 and I'm going from house to house, but all I do is play video games at their house, I don't know how much I'm offering the person that's letting me stay at their house unless they know that's what I do. Does that make sense? Like if they don't know I'm a gamer and I come in and just play games all day, like I don't look like I'm doing anything, then I can see how that could be like.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it cures homelessness, but I will say, like, I see where you're getting at. Like,
Yeah.
it gives people different opportunities in life
Yeah.
for careers and things like that.
Right.
And having that kind of option would be a lot better than, like, I'm sure this guy has some type of mental health issues or illnesses.
But that's the other problem, though. With homelessness, sometimes there is a mental block. Like something's going on.
There has to be something going on with him for not to work, but like he has options and place to live.
Everybody has different circumstances.
They do. I'll agree. You're right.
But
That's
I feel
true.
what you're coming from.
I'm not trying to offend.
That's why I was like,
just saying.
It's hard to have your opinion, but not sound like this.
That's not my goal.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
You did make a
Me
good
neither,
point,
me
though.
neither.
A lot of people don't realize they're homeless until they're homeless. They look up like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
I don't got no home, you know. And I think that situation kind of happened, you know, and where it's like there's a lot of people who probably, you know, just wind up there and they just like, damn, what do I do now? You know, this particular individual is like, you know what? You know, pick up them sticks, you know, run these hands. You know what I'm saying?
That's usually what's like, you know, the way to get about it. Rob some places, get some cash in my hand.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I'm just saying more anxiety or depression had to be like part of the cause for him like to be in that constant state of just not wanting to do what he thinks they should probably do.
That's a good point. That's a good
Or
point.
and
I see what
maybe
you're saying,
and
yeah.
also he could have.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't think I said it right the first time. I apologize.
I
for
think
that.
we have similar opinions. I think I worded it poorly as well. Well, you didn't word it poorly. I think
And
you worded
maybe-
it correctly. I worded it poorly.
And maybe he like, you know, got into it. He won one big tournament or something and
Right.
got like a good amount. And he was like, oh, let me keep playing these games and going to these tournaments and getting his cash. And maybe, we don't know, whoever he's staying with or bouncing around to, he may be
Another gamer?
compensating.
What's the name of this documentary?
So it's called, let me go back, bring it back up.
Yeah, I need to watch it because I feel like I'm
It's
having.
really
Yeah, because like
I'm having
right now I
things
feel
to
like an
make me answer.
asshole.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I need to go and watch this
watch
documentary.
No, I mean, we gotta dissect it.
All my questions will be answered like,
You gotta ask these questions.
that was nothing like I thought.
Like, oh, he actually had like a pretty decent life. I just didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Okay.
So it's called the man who used fighting games to escape homelessness, right?
That's a
And
long ass fucking title.
That's
Right.
That's a pretty exact
on-
title. That's
I
exactly what it's
know,
about.
like the man
What's
in the
that?
moon. Goddamn.
Is this on streaming networks or YouTube?
This is on YouTube, and it's
Okay.
called
Thank
the
goodness.
channel
All
is called The Score Esports. Really dope channel.
I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look
Woo.
into it.
All
So
right.
he also talked about how he played Tekken a lot just as for fun, right? And he was crashed at somebody's house, but something happened, and the individual ended up stealing all his stuff.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
and he was left with nothing. And I think he somehow just ended up at a tournament and
That's crazy.
won a little bit of money, and it was like, "I'm gonna keep doing this, bump it." You know what I'm
Jeez.
saying? Yeah.
Wow.
So I would say that could be. It may not be the cure for homelessness, but it may be a potential career path.
It's
you know?
it's an option.
A good hustle.
I do hope it takes off, though. I want that
Yeah.
to be the goal for a lot of people because a lot of people play games. They love playing
yeah.
video games, and
Right.
it should like take off as a career. Like all these Let's Play games, people should be making money from that, man.
Yeah,
That's true. If you're gonna spend your time doing something, you know, why not
that
make
much
money?
time too. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yes.
it's a lot of time.
The average gamer plays at least 8 to 10 hours every single day of preparing for tournaments and streaming and things of that nature in esports.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, you know. So I mean, then again, if you're an esports player and you're trying to come up, maybe becoming homeless might be the best thing as well.
I do not agree with that.
Please, anyone listening to that, that is not advice
That
you
is
should
not an
ever,
official statement.
Okay.
For the
ever,
podcast.
ever take. You should not put yourself in homelessness. To play video games.
No,
Dude, make me take my glasses off.
That was even hard to say.
I just say it's an option.
It isn't. No, it isn't.
not
It is
an
an
option.
option.
It is not an option. Do not
That's
listen
a
to this man.
circumstance. That is not an option.
I mean, it worked out for one person, you know.
I don't think he chose it though.
I don't.
That's true.
I don't think anyone chooses.
Let me get out of these streets and get homeless right quick,
Gotta make
so I
that
can get
money.
these video games. Like,
Hey man, you hear about being homeless, man? How you make that bank, son?
That's how you do it.
how'd you start your video game career, man?
You can
First,
live-
you got to get homeless.
You can live rent free right now. You
Top
can
of the list.
Live right, you can live rent free.
Quit everything.
Quit everything. Oh, well, that was what's up, man. You know,
Well, that was good. I like that, Bang Bang.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it, man. So definitely check that out, man. Definitely check. You can check us out, man. You can follow us on Welcome to the Wall
Home mess.
podcast, man. Shout out to the homies, man. Always believe in yourself and get money. All right, peace.